Starting a business is thrilling, but did you know that 20% of new businesses fail within their first year? Many of these failures are due to legal mistakes that could have been avoided. Shocking, right? In fact, the Small Business Administration reports that nearly 60% of small businesses face delays due to incomplete paperwork. This guide will help you avoid those pitfalls. We'll cover everything from picking the right business structure to navigating tax laws. You'll learn why some states are better for business registration than others. For example, did you know that Wyoming is one of the most business-friendly states? We'll also dive into the importance of choosing the perfect business name. Believe it or not, a good name can increase your company's value by up to 20%. And that's not all. We'll reveal the secret to keeping your brand legally protected and why staying compliant is crucial for long-term success. Get ready for a journey through the legal landscape of business registration. You'll discover essential strategies and little-known facts that can make or break your business. So, buckle up and let's get started. This could be the difference between your business thriving or just surviving. Chapter 1: The Legal Labyrinth. Navigating business registration. Starting a business is exciting, but the legal side can feel like a maze. Did you know that 20% of new businesses fail within the first year? A big reason is poor planning, especially around legalities. Choosing the right business structure is crucial. Sole proprietorships are simple but leave you vulnerable. Limited liability companies, LLCs, offer protection but come with more paperwork. First, ask yourself what kind of business you want to run. A sole proprietorship might be perfect if you're starting small with minimal risk. However, if you plan to scale quickly, consider forming an LLC or a corporation. According to the Small Business Administration, SBA, LLCs are among the most popular structures because they offer flexibility and protection. Remember to check state-specific requirements. Each state has different rules for business registration. For example, in California, LLCs are subject to an annual franchise tax. In contrast, Wyoming offers some of the most business-friendly laws in the country. It's worth spending some time researching or consulting a local expert. Here's a tip: use online resources like LegalZoom or Rocket Lawyer. They can simplify the registration process. But don't just rely on them. Understanding the basics yourself is key. Reading The E-Myth Revisited by Michael E. Gerber can give you valuable insights into setting up your business structure wisely. Once you've decided on a structure, it's time to file the necessary documents. This might include articles of incorporation for corporations or articles of organization for LLCs. Make sure all your paperwork is in order to avoid delays. Did you know? Nearly 60% of business owners say they've faced registration delays due to incomplete forms. Don't forget about zoning laws. They can impact where you can legally operate your business. Check with your local zoning office to ensure your business location complies with regulations. This is especially important if you're running a home-based business. Next, get your employer identification number, EIN, from the IRS. It's like a social security number for your business and is essential for tax purposes. You can apply for an EIN online, and it's free. Fun fact: in 2020, the IRS issued over 4.4 million EINs to new businesses. Another crucial step is opening a business bank account. Keeping your personal and business finances separate helps with bookkeeping and tax filing. Most banks require your EIN and business registration documents to open an account. Chapter 2: Name Game. Crafting and protecting your brand identity. Your business name is more than just a label, it's your brand's first impression. A memorable name can attract customers, while a confusing one can drive them away. According to Forbes, a good brand name can increase your company's value by up to 20%. Start by brainstorming names that reflect your business's mission and values. Think about what sets you apart from competitors. Tools like Namek can help you see if your desired name is available across social media and domain platforms. Once you've got a few contenders, check their availability. Your state's business filing office usually has a searchable database. Also, check the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office (USPTO) database to ensure your name isn't already trademarked. Fun fact: as of 2023, the USPTO has over 2.7 million active trademarks. Trademarking your business name protects it from being used by others. This step is often overlooked but is crucial for brand protection. Filing a trademark can be done online and usually costs between $225 and $400. As Jeff Bezos once said, "Your brand is what other people say about you when you're not in the room." Consider also registering your business name as a domain. Having a website, even a simple one, adds credibility. According to VeriSign, 84% of consumers believe a business with a website is more credible than one without. Don't stop at the name. Think about your logo and tagline too. These elements should be unique and convey your brand's essence. Hiring a professional designer might be a good investment. Remember, your logo will be on everything from business cards to social media profiles. Make sure your brand name resonates with your target audience. Conducting a small survey or focus group can provide valuable feedback. Sometimes, what sounds good to you might not resonate with your customers. Once your name is settled, it's time to establish your brand's voice and tone. Are you formal or casual? Humorous or serious? Consistency in your messaging builds trust and recognition. As you grow, maintaining this consistency will be key. Chapter 3: Paperwork Pitfalls. Common registration mistakes. To avoid navigating the paperwork of business registration can feel overwhelming. But avoiding common mistakes can save you time, money, and headaches. Did you know that nearly 60% of small businesses face delays due to incomplete or incorrect paperwork? First, double-check all your information before submitting forms. Simple errors like misspelled names or incorrect addresses can cause significant delays. Use checklists to ensure you have all necessary documents. Next, be clear on your business structure. Confusion here can lead to costly mistakes. For example, if you initially register as a sole proprietorship but later switch to an LLC, you'll need to refile and pay additional fees. The SBA reports that many small businesses face this issue. Don't forget to register for state taxes. This step is often overlooked but is crucial for compliance. Each state has different requirements, so research what applies to your business. For instance, sales tax permits are mandatory for retail businesses in most states. Consider the timing of your registration. Some states have deadlines for filing annual reports and renewing business licenses. Missing these can result in fines or even dissolution of your business. A ProPublica report found that 1 in 10 small businesses face penalties due to late filings. Another common pitfall is not securing the necessary licenses and permits. Depending on your industry, you may need federal, state, and local permits. For example, if you're opening a restaurant, you'll need health permits, food handlers permits, and possibly liquor licenses. Keep track of renewal dates. Many permits and licenses need to be renewed annually. Setting up reminders can help you stay on top of these requirements. Using digital tools like Google Calendar or Asana can make this task easier. Opening a business bank account with incorrect documentation is another frequent mistake. Ensure you have your EIN, business registration documents, and proof of address. Banks require these to comply with federal regulations. Be cautious about using your personal bank account for business transactions. Mixing personal and business finances can lead to tax complications and make bookkeeping a nightmare. Keep them separate to avoid issues. Chapter 4: License to Thrive. Essential permits and licenses explained. Understanding the permits and licenses your business needs is crucial. Operating without the proper documentation can result in fines or even closure. According to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, nearly 50% of small businesses fail to obtain all necessary permits. First, identify the licenses required for your industry. Different businesses need different permits. For example, a construction company needs contractor licenses, while a salon requires cosmetology licenses. Check with your state's licensing board for specifics. Next, don't overlook federal permits. Certain industries, like agriculture or transportation, require federal licenses. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, for instance, mandates permits for businesses operating commercial vehicles. State permits are another layer to consider. Each state has unique requirements, so research is key. For example, California requires a seller's permit for any business selling tangible goods. Failure to obtain this can lead to hefty fines. Local permits are equally important. Counties and cities often have their own requirements. A common example is the health permit needed for food establishments. Check with your local city hall or county clerk's office for details. Home-based businesses have specific regulations too. Zoning laws may restrict business activities in residential areas. Make sure to obtain a home occupation permit if required. This step is often missed but can lead to compliance issues later. Don't forget about environmental permits. Businesses impacting air, water, or soil quality need special permits. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, offers guidance on what's required. This is particularly relevant for manufacturing and waste disposal industries. Another critical permit is the business operating license. Most jurisdictions require this to ensure businesses comply with local laws. It's a general license but crucial for legal operation. Check with your local government for specifics. Professional licenses are needed for specialized fields. Lawyers, doctors, accountants, and other professionals must be licensed by their respective boards. This ensures they meet industry standards and regulations. Special event permits are necessary if your business plans to host public events. This could include festivals, fairs, or large gatherings. These permits ensure safety regulations are met and community standards are upheld. Chapter 5: Tax Tactics. Setting up for financial success. Taxes can be daunting, but getting them right is essential for your business's success. The IRS reports that nearly 20% of small businesses end up paying penalties due to tax errors. So, understanding tax obligations is a must. First, get an Employer Identification Number, EIN, from the IRS. It's like a social security number for your business and is crucial for tax filing. You can apply for an EIN online, and it's free. As a small business owner, you don't want to miss this step. Next, know the different types of taxes your business might owe. Federal taxes are a given, but state and local taxes also apply. Sales tax, for example, varies by state and can affect your pricing strategy. Be sure to research your state's requirements. Another important tax is self-employment tax. If you're self-employed, you'll need to pay this in addition to income tax. The self-employment tax rate is 15.3%, which covers Social Security and Medicare. This can be a surprise for new business owners, so plan accordingly. Consider quarterly estimated taxes. Instead of paying taxes once a year, many small businesses must pay quarterly. This helps spread out the tax burden and avoid penalties. The IRS has guidelines on how to estimate and pay these taxes. Set up a separate bank account for tax savings. Transferring a percentage of your income into this account can help ensure you have funds when taxes are due. Many financial experts recommend setting aside 25–30% of your income for taxes. Another strategy is to keep detailed records. Good record keeping makes tax time easier and can protect you during an audit. Use accounting software like QuickBooks or Xero to track income and expenses. These tools can simplify your bookkeeping and help you stay organized. Don't forget about tax deductions. Many business expenses are deductible, reducing your taxable income. Office supplies, travel expenses, and even a portion of your home office can be deducted. The IRS has a comprehensive list of deductible expenses. Consider hiring a tax professional. An accountant or tax advisor can help you navigate the complexities of business taxes. They can ensure you're taking all eligible deductions and help avoid costly mistakes. As Warren Buffett says, price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Chapter 6: Staying Compliant. Annual reports and ongoing requirements. Once your business is registered, staying compliant with ongoing requirements is crucial. According to the National Small Business Association, 30% of small businesses face compliance issues that can lead to fines or legal trouble. First, understand the importance of annual reports. Most states require businesses to file an annual report. This keeps your business information up to date with the state. Failing to file can result in penalties or even the dissolution of your business. Set reminders for annual report deadlines. Different states have different due dates, so it's important to keep track. Use a digital calendar or project management tool to set reminders well in advance of the deadline. Next, keep your business licenses and permits current. Many licenses need to be renewed annually or biannually. Missing a renewal can lead to fines or operational disruptions. Make a list of all your licenses and their renewal dates. Consider subscribing to a compliance service. Services like My Corporation or InkFile can help manage your compliance tasks. They send reminders and sometimes file documents on your behalf. This can be a great investment for busy entrepreneurs. Stay on top of state and federal regulations. Laws change, and staying informed is key to remaining compliant. Joining industry associations or subscribing to relevant newsletters can keep you updated on regulatory changes. Another ongoing requirement is maintaining proper insurance. Business insurance needs can change as your business grows. Regularly review your policies to ensure you have adequate coverage. This includes general liability, property, and workers' compensation insurance. Don't forget about employee-related compliance. If you have employees, you must adhere to labor laws. This includes paying minimum wage, overtime, and ensuring safe working conditions. The Department of Labor website is a good resource for current regulations.